All right, cool. So, um, hi everybody. I just wanted to come around and wanted y'all to check out what I created. And I don't know if you're like me, but I try to find as much content as I can available for the game. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty addicted to the game, and it's just amazing being rewarded and recognized by the creator, by the developers, by the team. Um, and this is pretty much my deck. I tried to make it as close as possible to board wipe depth. Um, but of course, I don't have the Jason. I don't have the Demogorgon. I love my Polyhymnia. Um, it's a. I got it to as close as possible. But my deck isn't concerned so much about wiping out the other player by using end times or by using Apocalypse Now. It's more of a race to try to beat the opponent or discourage the opponent by turn 4, by turn 5, by turn 3. And the way I do that is by, well, I don't have it included here. This needs to be updated. Let's see if it'll show now. No, it's still including Necronomics. I don't have Necronomics on in my deck. I actually have this one. Can't be that one. Well, I guess it's not updated yet. Or there it is. Okay. So the way I do it is by drawing cards as fast as possible so I get the cards that I'm looking for. That's gonna allow me to number one, put cards in my void by using Contagious Ghoul, Corrupted or Corrupt Ceremony. Um, what's another one that puts cards in my void? I guess that's it for now. I don't like losing too much life, so I don't have the Banshee in here, for example. But basically, something that's going to allow me to draw cards as fast as possible, so I can put cards in my void. I'm going to start the game with just one siren if I have to. Um, Having two sirens might not be a bad idea, but I use one. I'll see if maybe adding another one might be able to, you know, allow me to use my Fanatic of Coon. So I can go ahead, I mean, not Fanatic of Coon, but if I can put another siren in the void, then I can use my Canoptic Hoarder. So I can use its Afterlife effect. So I'm going to use a lot of Afterlife as well, so I can use Canoptic Hoarder to my advantage. So I can keep putting my opponent to sleep to basically give me more of an opportunity to set up my board. And yes, I do have Fanatic of Coon here, so I can go ahead and start ramping up. I know Magic players um, I've seen a Magic player go all the way to like 8 or 9 um, mana so fast. They were ramping up so fast, and I kind of wanted to mimic that with this deck. And also because of Board Wipe Death has Fanatic of Coon. So yeah. Um, so basically I'm trying to ramp, I'm trying to draw cards, I'm trying to put cards in my void. And I think it might be 50-50 here. So every time I try to put something in my void, I have a 50% chance of um, dropping in. Um, let's see, not this one, not really this one, but I mean, breaking this one out. and allows me to summon the strongest creature from my void on my turn. So if I do end up getting to turn 7 fast enough, then I can drop this one, and if I have the strongest creature here, which is my Polyhymnia, which is one of the most incredible cards that you could ask for. It's got Frontline, Protected, Ward, Armor 4, which means that whatever opponent's trying to hit my Polyhymnia is gonna have to hit me with something higher than a 4 in order to cause any kind of damage on my Polyhymnia. And then I have my Echophon, which is um, given to you in the game. If you play long enough, you get this card for free. It's a very powerful card. As soon as it hits the board, it's got Blitz. You can start attacking with it. It's got Twin Strike, so you can take out two of your opponent's characters if you have to. I mean, it's got Overkill as well. So if that if that card is low enough in health, it'll just disperse the rest of the overkill overkill damage to the other cards. And then on top of that, if that's not enough, it's protected, so it doesn't even have to take damage on the first character that it kills. And then it's got regen 6, so at the end of your turn, this character's gonna, or your Echophon is gonna regenerate 6 health, which is so funny to see if you bust this guy out in the first, um, on the third or fifth turn. Like, it's crazy. Like, it is so crazy seeing this card come out. And then you got my Warden of Calcat, which every time you take damage, if you take damage, then the Warden is going to go ahead and deal 2 damage to every character out there. So again, usually in about by turn 3 or 4, there's a lot of like 4/2s or 2/2s. There's a lot of those by that turn. So you can clear out their board. I like to use my Nefru's Sacrifice to start causing damage on myself, or using Brimstone to start causing damage on myself. So I can go ahead and start clearing their board. So it really like demoralizes them from the start of the game. And then you have um, Apep Doomcaller. He's just a front line. He also has an afterlife, so he's also able to come back on the board by using Kanata Porter. You can you can oh wait, well not well you can't bring him on the board with Kanata Porter, but you can bring him on the board if he's one of the first ones and one of the early ones um, that you put in the void that has the lowest strength. So if you use Corrupt Ceremony and you happen to drop him down on the board, and you also happen to drop him a Warden on the board, that's just the most magical, the most amazing thing that can happen. Because Doomcaller has an afterlife, which which can give the Warden deadly, and deadly any amount of damage that's caused by the Warden automatically wipes the board. Doesn't matter if they're a 6/7 or a 5/5. If the Warden gives you 2 damage of deadly damage, like that character's gone. No, and I've done that a couple of times. It's amazing. Then you have the Tomb Blade Master as well. It also has an afterlife, and it summons 2/3/2 ancient executioners with frontline. So it's an amazing afterlife. It also kind of stalls the game a little bit for them, for your opponent, and it's it's a great card to have. I have 2 of these, and if you select both of them with Canoptic Hoarder, you're gonna have 4. You're gonna have 4 front lines protecting you. And then I also have um, Nephthys Guardian. And it also has Afterlife as well. A random friendly Nubian becomes protected and gets 1/1. So if for some reason they want to clear this one out, you're gonna give your Nubian protected and 1/1 as well. So you can give this one, or this one plus one and protected. Um, or even your fanatic you can give protected as well, or your pallbearer. And this is how we're gonna be bringing these people, these strong characters on the board by using Raise the Dead, which is also part of, I believe, the core set. So it's a free card. Um, so on turn 4, pretty much, you can drop your Nephris Kopesh to bring any one of these characters out. You can even start bringing out your Siren again. That's going to put people back to sleep again. Your Baron Scarab, in case you need to keep drawing more cards. Your Fanatic of Kun, you can bring that one out again to start ramping up as well. Just the nibbles here, just so you can go ahead and heal in case you run into some trouble here. And then your pallbearers are going to be there to bring back characters as well. So by turn 3 or 3.5 when it's your opponent's turn, um, if this guy gets taken out and you have any one of these guys with an afterlife effect, you're gonna go ahead and bring back your Doomcaller, your your Blade Master, your Nefertiti. You can also bring back your Siren again. You can bring back your Boring Scarab as well. You can bring back your Canaptic. Like it's just a cycle that keeps going in a circle, and it's awesome. The ball bearer like really helps out early game, you know. Um, and then so you have the Raise of the Dead to bring people back. You have ball bearer to bring people back. Nephris Kopash to bring your strong characters out. Hopefully, if they're in there. And I think that's pretty much it. I used to have a whole bunch of other things in here that would bring things back from the void, but it was a little bit too much and it didn't really help with the cycle. So it says 100% one match. I don't think that's right. I played at least 5 games and I lost one. So let's go ahead and see if um if I can show you how it works. Let's go ahead and play a match. But it's super fun. It's super fun when it works. And it's pretty funny, but it's not the perfect deck. I actually have never seen anyone play a board wipe death deck before, and this happened. So I guess I'll have to log in. I'll be right back, guys.